actors, find your light.
Hello, everybody. It's so good to be here, back into the theater. I've been doing this sort of thing for 18 or 19 years on the island.
Name?
My name, let's see. It's Ruth. Ruth Erbach. Strange name. I acquired it when I got married, long time ago. Let's see, what's to say? I've acted for Bainbridge Performing Arts and Island Theater and Jewel Box. I have sung with a couple of them. And what can I say? I just love doing it.
Okay, good. Thanks, Ruth.
Okay, I'm Jacob Freimark, longtime Islander, and theater cinema has been my life. Everyone was out partying, living life, and I was watching movies. And I've done improv for 5+ years now and just watched it all my life. And my grandma was in community theater, and Island Theater is just a home away from home. Because it's not a place, it's a mindset. And I'm excited to be here.
Thanks, Jacob.
Hi, I'm Heidi Watson, and I'm a writer by trade, but an actor by heart. I told my mom when I was a freshman in high school that I wanted to be an actor, and she said, well, you can't. So that was cool. She had apparently did acting growing up, and I think she had a bad experience and it got projected on me. So when I turned around later in my decades, I saw my daughter acting, and I was like, you know what? It's my turn. So I took acting classes before I had her at Freehold in Seattle, and then had kids and stuff. And then I started taking voice lessons and started auditioning, and I love it. It's where I feel like I'm comfortable and I can come to life and really be creative. And so I was cast in Sound of Music in 2022 as a nun in the background. And I did the prom at BPA, and I've done a couple other things with Ovation. And I love it. And I always heard about the 10-minute film or play festival and never knew how to audition until my friend Alex. I said, Alex, how do you do that? Because she's in it. And she's like, you just got to sign up for the emails. So I did. And now I'm here, and I'm super excited to be here.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, my name is Matt. I've done some theater with Island Theater and BPA and Kitsap Forest Theater, and before that, North Central High School in Indianapolis, Indiana, if you're familiar. I'm also a dad and a therapist, and I haven't done anything with Island Theater for a few years, so it's good to be back. I perform improv and musical theater on a regular basis for my toddler, so it's good when other people can see it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jim McPherson. I got to Bainbridge Island in 1978. Took the bar exam the next year in 79. I was an attorney till last year when I retired, sort of, mostly. I still support my partner because he needs help. And I had done some acting with Salt Lake Acting Company when I was young. I acted at BPA in As You Like It, and I did K-Mutiny with the Bar Association. Last year, I decided I wanted to get back into it. I was a litigator, which is pretty much acting in front of judges, and tried a lot of cases and did a lot of things in front of judges. So I came here to this exact spot last year and auditioned, and I was fortunate enough to get the part with Alex and Dammy Jack Slade. I got to play the sheriff in that, and I had a blast, had a really good time. And so I'm just trying to get my feet wet again. And this is the perfect opportunity to do a play, that's tight, that's short, to see whether I really want to dive into it and start trying to do Shakespeare again at BPA or something like that. So I appreciate the opportunity. I hope I fit into one of the parts. So thanks for listening.
Hey everybody, I'm Alex Sanso, and in another lifetime, I'm originally from California, been here since 2007, but a lifetime ago, I was in an improv group in San Francisco, started as a class. We ended up, our final exam was to perform for a live audience, and we did, and then that theater invited us to keep performing. So we ran as a group for 3 years. It was awesome. Many years later, moved here, got involved with enjoying watching community theater here, took some improv classes, then sort of jumped into doing a few little things with BPA, with Island Theater. I've been in 3 of the 10-minute plays. Most recently as Jack Slade the Gunslinger with the sheriff over there. And I've also worked with Christiane a few times. So I particularly enjoy, for whatever reason, I really enjoy playing male roles. It's just fun, it gives me a good chance to manspread. And, it's just a good time. Addicted to karaoke also, so I love to sing. And pretty much shameless, I'm gonna do the thing and I'm gonna either be good at it or have a good time or both, so. That's it.
My name is Pete Simpson, and I moved to Indianola in 1992, and somewhere after being there a little bit, I saw an advertisement for an audition for Island Theater, and they were doing this thing called An Enemy of the People. And I thought, oh, wait a minute, that's an Ibsen play, and I did Ibsen in college. That might be interesting. So I auditioned, and lo and behold, got to travel all over the county to every library in Kitsap County and perform An Enemy of the People with a great group of people. That was my first introduction to Island Theater stuff. Then I've had opportunities to be with other theaters in the area, been in 3 10-minute play festivals, completely different roles, and a lot of fun. So, thank you. Good to see you.
Sandy Spellman. I've done community theater, both scripted and improvisation in Kitsap County for many, many years. Been part of the 10-minute play festival for many years. Worked with several of you here.
Hit the back row, Sandy.
It's like going to camp. I just love it. So I hope there's a spot for me this year.
Hi there, I'm Michael Toot. My wife has always been a long-time Island person. Her family has been here a very long time. We moved here in 2020. I heard of Island Theater just on a whim. Last year at this time, I wonder who might have auditions like in September. Looked on the website and they're saying, hey, 10-minute play festival auditions today, and I can't make it, but tomorrow, yes! And so I showed up and managed to get in. Since then, I've had an incredibly fun time doing auditions around the area. Been in a couple performances, which has always been fun, because we're talking about knocking off 40 years of rust and dust. I'd done theater in college, had that as my major, did a bunch of fun stuff like Shakespeare, but now I'm just kind of getting back into it and just having a fantastic time, just getting crazy, and the best part of it is that I don't have to make a living with it. So this is really, really awesome. Hope to see you all, hope to be in one of the shows, and good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Elissa Kratzer, and I can project. Some of you may have seen me last year in the 10-minute play. I am no longer a newbie at acting because I have auditioned a whole lot of times, and I've really enjoyed it. The best part of auditioning has been I get to act while I'm auditioning. This is kind of how I talk in everyday life, and some people, I mow them over. So I've learned to pull it back a little bit. I have boys that are off out of college now, and this is my full-time gig. I'm taking voice lessons now, and I'm loving it. I knew I wanted to be an actor when I was 20, and now it's happening. So thanks.
In front of him, because I realized about halfway through this that I'm the only actor sitting in the chairs. You guys are all Anyway, my name's Jackie O'Brien, and I started with Island Theater about 19 years, 19 years ago, and I started with BPA about 19 years ago. I had acted a little bit in high school, but didn't really do anything in college. Danced, did some other things. But I really enjoy Island Theater. I think that my most favorite parts that I've had have been with Island Theater, and it's the 10-minute play festival is, as I think you said, Jim, it's nice. It's 10 minutes. It's tight, and it's not that intimidating as trying to memorize, a big role for an hour and a half play. So Anyway, I really enjoy it. I love being here. I have worked with lots of you guys, so hopefully we'll have the chance to do that again. Thank you.
My name is Carmen Pinto, and I've been doing theater in Kitsap County for quite some time now. I kind of love my creative side. I play guitar, do some open mic nights around in various breweries with some friends and things like that. I've worked with a number of these people in the room already here. And I just love doing theater. I just finished Ghostwriter at the Jewel Box here with Christiane, and great show. And I kind of find all of the rehearsals just kind of like an adult playground. So it's just a great hobby, and the people are great, and I just love doing it. Hope to be able to do it for a lot longer. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Steve Crampton. Back in the 90s and thereabout, I used to do a lot of theater in Boston. I was working mostly as a musical theater actor. And so I have filled halls with my voice for sure. And lately I've been doing more singing and music. I had a band for a number of years. I played in the pit at the BPA and did a small role on stage. And I guess I want to lean into being on the stage and sort of like Alyssa, is that your name? Alyssa. I used to be all about being very big and filling the space. And lately I've been thinking more about becoming more internal and more focused and trying to see how that feels. So, anyways.
Thank you all for being here. I'm so happy to be part of this luminous group. I'm probably the newest to this of everybody. Kim Hamilton. And let's see, in the 90s, I moved to the island and raised my daughter here. She got involved with BPA, and so did I. Was in fan of the opera and some of the improv. What else can I tell you about myself? I fell in love with theater as an ESL teacher. I had my students do Death of a Salesman. It was really interesting. Multicultural Death of a Salesman. And I believe in the power of words. I believe in the power of art. I feel like the arts are a refuge. We need each other in this time, and this community is strong, and I'd love to be a part of it. So thank you very much.
My name's Claudia. So I am a native of Seattle, Washington, and grew up loving the theater in high school. Kind of like Mike, went to college and majored in theater, did the Shakespeare and all that stuff, and then went down to LA and got consumed and enveloped in that environment and wound up in film business for many, many years. I won't say how many. Moved back to Bainbridge. I lured my husband up here. I don't think he minds. And I just, God, the theater, it was so great in Seattle, and the theater community here on Bainbridge is amazing. And I've been going to BPA productions. The facility is marvelous and to be in. And I thought, you know, I want to be a part of this again. And last year I was fortunate enough to be in Island Theater and do 10-Minute Play Festival. And I think I got the bug again. So here I am, and happy to be.